Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to part 2 of the Boho build series. I hope you're doing amazing. It is so good to see you, and I am so excited to share this next part of the build series. So I'm just starting off exactly where we left off. I start off by doing some decoration in the kitchen. I got a lot of custom CC for this build just because I'm very new to CC, but even after this build, and in the next coming parts, I got so much more, so be sure to check those out because I spruce up the build a lot with the CC I get. But yeah, we're just starting off adding some new paintings and wall hangings just to fill up the wall space because there is so much wall space in this build, which I honestly love. I love the aspect of natural light and just a lot of different things coming in. But yeah, you're just going to see me jumping from room to room. I'll kind of explain a couple of things I'm doing, but I'm sure you can also probably gather what I'm doing just from watching. But yeah, I'm definitely still learning building tricks. I've been watching a lot more Sims YouTube content, so I'm definitely figuring it out. But I honestly really enjoy building off of stream and just like in my chill time. I honestly do a lot of building on my own, just practicing and trying out new styles. I definitely want to do more builds in the future. Definitely types of things where like chat or my Discord community could give me ideas of what to build, and I will build from their inspiration, whether that be a picture or something they describe to me. But yeah, I'm definitely still learning the tips and tricks. I'm slowly figuring it out, but I honestly really enjoy building because it gives me a lot of freedom and it's so fun to just mess around with a bunch of items. My favorite part honestly is the decoration part of it, just adding in all of these little like plates and towels and just random items that just help bring the build together. Even though they don't have interaction in the game, I still think it's fun. And I also like coming up with backstories behind the characters that you play with, and that's kind of how I build the design of the house based off of their personalities and their needs and what they do. This house honestly has a little bit of everything. I have a dog room, a playroom, a workout room, a gardening room, a game room, like a hangout room up in the third floor, a patio, a art studio that's completely separate from the house. Like, there is absolutely everything. Personally, this is kind of a dream house, but it is far too big for my liking. But I still think it is really awesome. And in theory, and just kind of with the storyline we've come up for this build, we see this as a haven for marginalized kids and adults, and it is just a safe haven. We call it the gay orphanage because we bring in all of the lovely gay and LGBTQ kids, and it was just something we randomly came up with on Twitch one day, and it stuck, and it's just been amazing. And especially because I have the foster mod, I can foster children, so you aren't like adopting them into your household, so that allows you to play with more characters. I'm still figuring out the mod where you can expand households. I don't know if it's usable with these next updates because it has been updated since 2018. I need to look into that. But I did get a bunch of new mods, and I'm gonna do some videos on actual gameplay pretty soon. Probably once we finish this house and actually start getting into gameplay. But I got this LGBTQ mod, which is honestly amazing. It allows you to set pronouns, sexualities, genders, and there's a lot of new interactions with that. And you can also gain select the career path of being an LGBTQ plus rights activist, which is pretty cool. But yeah, honestly, exploring CC and mods has just been a lot of fun. I never knew that The Sims had so many opportunities and so many different things. And I know some people don't like using CC, but I personally do. And I know this is only my first build, so I'm probably going to look back on this and be like, wow, I got a lot better and a lot more room to improve, but I had a lot of fun. Right now we're working on the bathroom, and I decided to make it kind of like a public bathroom style, having 2 bathroom stalls, just so that people could pee in private and they wouldn't get embarrassed, and also because we wanted this family to be very entertainment focused. Actually, right when we finished the house, we held a party with like 144 people, I believe. I'll probably post a video of that because it was honestly hilarious and so chaotic to see what all of them were doing. There were a lot of fights, just a lot of random things. But yeah, so I'm just adding decorations in. I love, like I've said this already, but I just love adding in decorations. And I kept everything as best I could within the color palette we came up with for this build. And I honestly think it looks really good. I definitely come back and make some changes at the end, but we also got a lot done on this particular stream. This stream was like 3 hours long. Obviously, like this video is going to equate to like 15 minutes, but we got a lot done. And I also did some stuff off of stream, which I'm going to put in the next video of just me doing landscaping and a bunch of stuff like that. I also just discovered like you can create hills and like dips and stuff, which is pretty cool. There's still so much I have to learn with this game, but it's just really fun to like experiment and learn and just mess around. I don't know why this game is so addicting for me, but it is. And honestly, I'm not complaining because it is really great, except for the fact that I spend way too much money on packs and stuff, but it's okay. Anyways, right now you're seeing me work on the library/study room, which I then discovered hanging plants, which was kind of the best discovery I've ever had in my entire life. So then we moved on to the kitchen because I got really distracted and excited. But I also love adding a ton of plants into my builds. I got a bunch more plant CC after this stream, but it's just so nice, and I personally love plants in real life, so I have a lot of plants and I aspire to have a lot of plants. But I don't know, they definitely just bring more life to the builds and it's a lot of fun. Right now you're seeing me work on the main bedroom. This is Jax and Liv's bedroom. They are the main partner in the family. And the room adjacent to theirs is Jamie's room, which is they're kind of the matriarch of the family. They're single and they are just best friends with Jax and Liv, but Jax and Liv are the main couple. I think they have one biological child, which is a baby right now. And then there are 2 adopted kids, Darius and Geoff, our beloved. But yeah, so I'm just working on the bathrooms. I've also came to the realization, like, not too long ago, I was like, I never see closets in The Sims. Like, no one ever builds a closet in The Sim, and I'm sure people do, but I've started incorporating them into my builds. I didn't this build because I came to that realization after I had done the majority of this build, but I definitely started doing them after, and also kind of doing like box rooms, I guess they're called, or just like storage rooms. Like I got a CC that adds in some storage units and stuff, so I have those around just because I think it brings a little more realistic aspect to builds, just because I like to have them be as realistic and utilize as much as I can. The biggest thing I struggled with, or one of the biggest things I struggled with in this build, is that there was just so much empty space in between rooms. Like there's this main room on each floor that I didn't know what to do with. I think I'm gonna go back and add in some more like seating areas and music and just stuff, but I really wish you could have more than 8 people because I feel like this house would be perfect for like 20 people. There's just so much room, but we're going to be hosting plenty of parties, plenty of guests will be coming in and out, so it'll be fun. But I don't know, I definitely want to scale my builds down after this. I want to challenge myself to do a mansion again at some point, but I really want to see what I can do like in a standard sized or like medium sized home, because I think that's a challenge within itself to fit in all the utilities you can and skill building items you can. And there's just so much space to fill in houses like this. But I'm honestly very happy with this for my first build, and it really comes together in the next part because I do exterior tweaks and stuff like that, and it just looks so good. But yeah, right now I am working on the girls' bedroom. They are a baby right now, but I like mistakenly forgot to make a toddler room. But it's okay. This is going to be the room when they're a child and teen and so on. and I honestly love it. I'm kind of realized I still have a fondness for pink through this because I feel like I just didn't like pink for so long, but I liked the way it looked in this room, which was great. So I did pink furniture. I kept the walls cream just because I felt like there needed to be a neutral color. And I also put in some guitars. I thought they would be a guitar player. And then I made a pink, like, pretty type bathroom, which I actually really like, with the clawfoot bathtub. And I liked how, like, the copper in the toilet matched the decals, or like the feet and the faucet on the tub, which I thought was kind of cool that they matched. I don't know, I like little details like that. And now I decided that for the kids' bedroom, which would also be like the foster kids' bedroom, I wanted to make it a little bit smaller just because there was so much room in that bedroom and I didn't know what to do with it. So I made it smaller. And then I decided to make a computer room where the extra space for that bedroom used to be. And I honestly have never made like a technology room before, and it was kind of cool. I feel like this is more of like a hangout, like really tech-based room you play video games and stuff in, and downstairs is more of like the study area. And people that came for the party actually really liked it, which was cool. There were some people doing like the VR thing and stuff like that. For those of you watching right now, I'm curious, tell me what packs or stuff are your favorite that The Sims provides for add-ons, because I'm still trying to collect as many as I can. When things are on sale, they're not on sale right now, so I'm not getting any new ones until they go back on sale because I'm not paying $40 for anything. But yeah, let me know which ones are your favorites. I'm curious. Right now, I have the laundry, which I got after this stream. So there were a couple I didn't have during this stream that I get later on, which you'll see in the later episodes. But right now, from this present moment, I have the pets pack, the extra pets pack. I have the movie theater pack, the city living pack, laundry, and the spa pack. And I believe that's it. And the next ones I want to get are seasons and the supernatural run one I really want to get as well, but I also want to get the camping one. That one looks cool. All of them look cool. Eventually I'll have them all. But it's kind of crazy to me how much I've played this game and like learned this game over the past couple of months. I really only started playing it like a couple months ago. I got it for myself for Christmas in December, and I'll like get into phases of playing it for like a really long time and not playing it, but I enjoy it a lot. It's very just like relaxing, and it's so self-guided. You could literally determine everything you want, and definitely adding in mods also helped with different things I wanted as well. And I think mod creators are absolutely incredible because they really do help change the game. But right now, you're just seeing me add stuff to the yard. I add in a pool, a play set, and that area in the left corner of the house is a Zen garden where people could do like walking meditations and stuff. That was my intention with it, even though that's not really a thingy in the game you can do. It was just a concept I had. But I'm just adding in the grill area, which I took inspiration from like one of the preset rooms just because don't really do outdoor areas much, and I didn't feel like searching through all of the stuff. But yeah, I think it came out really good. I put a lot of seating areas just because I know we'll be having plenty of cookouts and we want all of the people to come. So I'm just adding in chairs and cool tables, and of course gnomes. There are gnomes literally all over this build, and I'm not ashamed of it. So now I'm adding in the back stairs, and I really liked the color of this brick, and I ended up changing the color of the house to this brick color because I think it just fit the vibe more, and I changed the trimming as well, which I'm very glad I did, and it honestly just made it look better in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of brick, like brick color bricks, but I do like the other like lighter toned bricks, not necessarily the ones that are painted over. I don't know why I would care about this, but hey, I'm just talking. And I'm just adding some more details to the Zen garden, and then I move on to the art studio. using the same doors and windows and roofs and all. I wanted to make it look the same as the house, just essentially it has a different purpose. And honestly, I feel like this would be cool also for like a guest house or something, but maybe I'll do that in another build. I'll make like a guest house. I feel like that's a cool idea. Or maybe like a teenager that like doesn't want to live inside the house with their parents or something and they get like their own little space. I don't know. That's a cool concept. I'm constantly coming up with ideas of like for The Sims. I'm always doing like random things and just I'm like, oh, that would be cool to have in a build and just all different ideas and it's fun. I feel like I'm constantly have things to do in this game and that's what keeps me so engaged. And yeah, this was honestly like such my favorite part of this build was just adding in all of these decorations just because I don't know, like I'm an artist and this is like a dream studio for me essentially. Like I would love to have this in real life. But this is where I end off the build. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me and I will see you guys in part 3. Peace.